Shit.
For real. Let it go, let it go.
What happens when loyalty turns into betrayal and legends collide with rising stars? Floyd "Money" Mayweather, the undefeated boxing icon, is facing one of his biggest challenges, yet not from an opponent in the ring, but from someone he once considered family. Gervonta "Tank" Davis, the prodigy Mayweather mentored for greatness, has gone from being a student to a rival, and this time, it's personal. At the heart of all this drama is Calvin Ford, Tank's former coach and the man who shaped his career. Now, he's working with Floyd under Mayweather Promotions. A public argument between Floyd and Tank escalated into a heated fight that shocked the boxing world. This isn't just about pride, it's a battle for power, legacy, and control. Get ready, because this story is full of drama, punches, and surprises. It all started with a business decision or a betrayal, depending on who you ask. Calvin Ford, the coach who stood by Gervonta Davis for years, made headlines when he joined Mayweather Promotions. For Calvin, it was a career move, but for Tank, it felt like a deep betrayal.
Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 feet in and 1 feet out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left. And, unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like that. Do you want him to go to jail? Or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for.
Why did this hurt so much? Because Calvin Ford isn't just any coach, he's the one who turned Tank into a knockout machine. From rough gyms in Baltimore to packed arenas, Calvin and Tank were a team that seemed unbreakable. But now, Ford's decision to work with Floyd has caused problems no one saw coming.
You want to see you as a guy that's in his trainer, that's like a father figure to him. You're training him all the time. You know him. Both y'all from the streets of Baltimore the whole bit. Who do you want to see Tank fight next?
I want him to get all of them that ran them.
Tank has never been shy about his troubled relationship with Floyd. He's accused him of being controlling and not supporting his growth. Seeing Calvin join Floyd's team felt like the ultimate betrayal, and Tank wasn't going to stay silent about it.
You know, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 feet in and 1 feet out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left. And, unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like that. Do you want him to go to jail or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
The tension between Floyd and Tank exploded at a public charity event in Las Vegas. What was supposed to be a peaceful gathering quickly turned into chaos. Tank confronted Floyd in front of the cameras, accusing him of taking away the one person who truly supported him. Davis reportedly shouted, "You took the only person who had my back. You can't stand to see me win without you." Floyd, never one to back down, fired back, "I made you, Tank. Don't forget who gave you this platform. You think Calvin is going to help you beat me? Keep dreaming. As the argument heated up, the crowd became tense. Witnesses described it as explosive, with both men yelling at each other. Tank accused Floyd of trying to ruin his career out of jealousy, while Floyd said Tank was ungrateful for everything he had done for him. No surprise there, Floyd has always said Tank doesn't appreciate him.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go.
It didn't take long for the argument to turn into a fight. Things got out of control when Tank pushed Floyd and chaos followed. Members of both camps tried to separate them, but soon, punches were thrown. Video footage shows Tank swinging at one of Floyd's team members while security held Floyd back.
Bitch, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. When I catch you, motherfucker, I kill you, motherfucker. You crazy? Chill. I know the fuck they playing with. I don't play your motherfucking face. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker.
Calvin Ford, who was there, tried to stop the fight, but Tank turned on him instead. "You're a sellout," Tank yelled at his former coach. The fight lasted several minutes before security finally broke it up. No one was seriously hurt, but the damage was done to their reputations and their already broken relationship.
Waiting to sit down and talk to him one-on-one, saying what his mental way. Whatever he want to do, I just prepare him for it mentally, you know what I'm saying?
After the fight, Tank went on Instagram Live to speak directly to his fans. He didn't hold back. "Floyd always wants control. He can't stand that I'm doing my own thing," he said. Tank also mentioned that his upcoming fight with Lamont Roach was being overshadowed by all the drama. "I should be focused on my next fight, but instead, I have to deal with this mess. They're trying to break me, but I'm built for this. This feud isn't just personal, it's a battle between two different mindsets." Floyd is part of the old school boxing world, where the promoter is in control. Tank represents a new generation of fighters who want independence.
He was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see.
But as the dust settles, one big question remains. What does this mean for Tank's career? With Calvin Ford now working with Floyd, Tank faces a tough challenge. Not only is he preparing for a fight with Lamont Roach, but he's also fighting the idea that he can't win without his old team. Speaking of the fight, Lamont Roach is no easy opponent. There's a lot at stake here. Gervonta is known for his knockouts his record speaks for itself. Recently, we all saw that devastating body shot that dropped Ryan Garcia. Tank doesn't just win fights. He makes statements every time he steps into the ring.
Tank Davis. Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer. George was a puncher. Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition.
Yes,
he was doing that a lot.
And he gotta be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you gotta be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
And that's what makes this fight so important. Tank is the favorite, but this is about more than winning. He needs to prove that he's still the best, that no one in his division can touch him. But with all the distractions, the pressure is higher than ever. Now, Roach may not have the same knockout power as Tank, but he's a technical fighter. He's a counterpuncher with excellent footwork, and he knows how to frustrate aggressive fighters like Davis. Roach has been studying Tank's style, and at their face-off, he made it clear he's not here to be just another name on Tank's record.
In the ceiling, but nothing is feeling like anyone has any fucking ability to even stick to a subject is killing me. The inability to fit humility. Hunter the back home. On the freaking minute, got me thinking of finishing everything with a seed a minute, then reaping the benefits. I'm asleep at the quillican as I'm thinking about an evil intent of another feet. I'm killing it. Cause even if I gotta end up eating a pill, it can even ketamine.
With Calvin Ford gone, it'll be interesting to see how Tank handles this fight with a new coach. That coach, Derek James, he's one of the best in the business. And here's the twist: Derek James trained Frank Martin, Tank's recent opponent. That means James has already studied Tank for a long time. But instead of training someone to beat him, he's now helping him win.
Y'all gotta watch these guys,
right,
man.
He's a good fighter, yeah.
He was a Golden Gloves champ from Indianapolis, right?
That's right. National Golden Glove champ, yeah.
Yeah, man, and he's got some skills, dog. Like, I was like, that's a good one to add to the squad. If you're gonna add one.
How old is he?
He's like 26.
Okay.
So he's still young.
Yes, young.
Yeah. Still, and listen, this thing about it, he's still getting better. He's still, because this is our third fight together. So you gotta understand that, like, once he gets everything I'm telling him, once the growth process, he's gonna be amazing. And listen, he may be fighting for a world championship pretty soon. So
I was gonna say, I wouldn't mind watching him and Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, the same way, yeah.
Like
they sparred before the same weight, same weight.
Oh, they have sparred before?
They sparred before, yeah.
How'd that go?
I don't know. I went. Yeah. I wasn't there.
What you think about Gervonta Davis?
I like him. I like him as an individual, man. I like him. I know him, and I like him. I think it'll be a good fight. I think that Frank matches up pretty well.
Yeah.
With most of the guys that Gervonta, I think, will be
going from Ford to James. Will this be an upgrade or a downgrade? Only time will tell. As for Calvin Ford, joining Mayweather Promotions has come with a cost. On one hand, it's a chance to work with one of the smartest minds in boxing. On the other, it has damaged his relationship with Tank. Just a while ago, Ford was standing by Tank, speaking out against Floyd. Now, he's on Floyd's team.
So it's the Floyd situation, you know. Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we saying what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man, because they can't stand it. You know, calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
So why would Calvin Ford, who has always stood by Tank's side, make this sudden jump? Ford has been surprisingly quiet about it, but insiders reveal that he sees this as a unique opportunity for his career.
Roger never got Trainer of the Year when Floyd was Fighter of the Year. Yeah. His dad never got Trainer of the Year. So, you know, I've been openly expressing that, and I think it's time that Calvin gets.
So, why would Calvin Ford switch sides? He hasn't said much, but insiders suggest he saw this as a big opportunity for his career.
So, his lifestyle, he may be friends with the guy that fights that fights in the main event, but he can't live the same lifestyle that the main event fighter lives.
Mayweather Promotions is huge. Joining Floyd's team means more fighters, more exposure, and bigger fights than Ford could have imagined on his own.
Wow. You got hands behind the box. You got handcuffs.
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me, Mom.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay. She's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't just say.
But it's not just about career growth. Some say Ford is frustrated with Tank's recent troubles, from legal issues to problems in his personal life making headlines.
He didn't have a chance to focus 100% on boxing. You know, one day you're worried about the position that your family is in. You worry about your living conditions.
By signing with Mayweather Promotions, Ford may be choosing a more stable environment, something Tank hasn't always been able to offer.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father.
And Tank, he's furious. No surprise there. Sources close to him say he feels completely betrayed. He already suspected Ford of secretly giving Floyd training tips. Now that Ford has officially joined Floyd, it feels like a knife to the back.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. I seen his people's drive by while I was running. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
As the feud between Floyd and GERVONTADAVIS continues, one thing is clear: boxing has never seen drama like this. What started as a business disagreement has become a full-on war, with careers and legacies at stake. But what really caused the fallout between Tank and Floyd? They were once close, so what changed? Let's break it down. Allegedly, Floyd hired people to attack Tank during his runs. When Tank wasn't expecting it, Floyd made his move, and it gets worse. Floyd spied on him and even told Frank Martin about Tank's training. Floyd knows all of Tank's tricks, and sharing the information with an opponent hit Tank hard.
It was fun though. Yeah, fun. We were having a simple conversation that happened to be on live, and I said...
But here's the biggest twist. Tank just dropped a bombshell. We all know Floyd Mayweather is protective of his family, especially his daughter, Yaya Mayweather. She's been in the headlines for her on and off relationship with NBA YoungBoy. Now, there's another rumor, and it's big.
I already knew about all that. Once Gervonta fucked Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not something I'm exposing.
Apparently, Tank and Yaya Mayweather had a secret relationship, and who exposed it? None other than Ryan Garcia.